The other thing is that governors now want development partners to engage counties directly through the Council of Governors, accusing the national government of introducing bottlenecks that delay implementation. Consequently, the governors say that the national government, inasmuch as it insists in pro-devolution, has not given much impetus to the growth of the devolved units. Speaking in Naivasha, during a sensitization workshop for governors on the second Kenya Devolution Support Program, a 4-year World Bank-funded program supporting implementation of devolution through strengthening county performance in financing, management, coordination, and accountability, the Council of Governors Vice Chair Mutai Kahiga said counties are experiencing delayed implementation of development projects, and thus changes must be effected.
Give me a speech to read and proceed to read it. Chair, Council, an amount of euro.
If you want KDSP to succeed, the channel must be the Council of Governors. Let us stop having some pseudo, ways of reaching out, because that creates confusion and we are not able to move. But as long as we are moving in one line and we are moving through the Council of Governors, our Secretariat has the perfect capability of ensuring that we succeed. Number two, that every devolved sector World Bank programs needs to consider the council as an implementing partner and allocate resources. Because here we are, it's a coordinating body for the 47 counties. We cannot be coordinated at Treasury. We cannot even be coordinated at devolution, because devolution is not even a ministry. It is just a small sector put somewhere under the office of the Deputy President. And I keep wondering how successful devolution will be in that ministry where the Deputy President has so many other things to handle, and we must fight. And we say this, for those of us who are in office now, and at a point at this, we must fight for devolution, because it is the only way that we will transform our country. And devolution was not born out of an individual's mind. It was born out of the minds of Kenyans who fought and said, yes, this is the way to go. And therefore, let us work, and I will call upon our partners here. National government will tell you many things because they have sovereignty, and they must be the people that must do all the collaterals and what have you. But the implementation of any program, no matter what you call it, be it a fertilizer program, whatever program, can only be implemented in the counties. The counties have structures, and within that, we are able to move. But at the top, we have the COG who will be able to work together with us. And therefore, I make a plea as the Vice Chair and on behalf of the COG and the Chair, that for every program, let us have a segment of funding for the COG to help you implement.
Now tell you what, the judiciary has requested an inquest by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions into the conduct of Senior Counsel Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi over what they termed as disparaging remarks against the institution, its leadership, and judges with relentless but blameless claims of corruption. The judiciary accuses the senior counsel of making sensational corruption allegations through his social media posts about judges without tabling a formal complaint with evidence to the Judicial Service Commission or other law enforcement agencies. The judiciary says it is open to public scrutiny and are willing to be held accountable, saying the consistent attacks from Ahmed Nasir are not only unbecoming and unprofessional, but potentially serve to erode public confidence in the judiciary and eventually undermining the rule of law.
Judges, judicial officers, and staff under the judiciary work under extremely difficult and constrained environments, if only but to deliver on this constitutional promise. The judiciary must therefore, whilst being held accountable, be jealously defended and supported by all well-meaning people. And while we respect the freedom of speech, which is constitutionally guaranteed, there are limits to this freedom, and it cannot be abused in a manner that stokes public mistrust in the judicial system. Free speech must be exercised responsibly. Kenya is greater than any single individual. No one is above the law. And I repeat, no one is above the law. No one should be allowed to parade their impunity and mock the very constitution that holds the fabric of this country together. We need not remind Kenyans of what can happen when the general populace loses confidence in the court system. Our country has gone through a traumatizing moment in its history, largely due to mistrust in the judicial system and allegations that send us back into this painful moment should not be taken lightly or entertained. Such misdirected, callous, and casual and reckless conduct makes us wonder what exactly is the agenda of Mr. Ahmed Nasir. We therefore reiterate our call to the Director of Public Prosecutions to take appropriate action within his constitutional mandate.
All right, we go for a short break, but when we come back, we'll have a conversation about how to renew our minds. You remember today is the Mindset Wednesday, and then later on, we'll find our way to the prayer breakfast. All right? Okay.